Sandra Holloway. I guess I'm turning 50 this year, and my title is bookkeeper at Affordable Interiors in Grace Lakes.
What issues were you suffering from in your health and wellness that you had trouble fixing before we started?
Before I started, I guess I always thought that I am a healthy eater, but I realized I wasn't, and I was struggling mostly with losing some weight, some extra 10, 15 pounds that it was not working in any way, shape, or form. And energy levels were really low. I did was working out 3 times a week, but it was not. I didn't see any body change in any way. So and then sleeping. I guess I was not sleeping as well. I was not getting enough water, and I the most important, I had pains in my body, in my intestine. I don't know how to say in
Oh, you said
English.
it correctly. It's intestine. Correct.
Yeah, even I had a lot of testing done. I did not know exactly what should I cut from my diet to be able to take the pain away. For 2 years, actually, I was suffering with the pains.
Wow. And they're gone for good now?
The the day I started diet, the day I started, actually, everything disappeared.
Wow. That is
Well,
incredible.
exactly. Out of 5 things that we you said to cut, something has been triggering. Something was triggering, and all that stuff. I said no to dairy, to gluten, to alcohol, and everything honestly disappeared. I did not had those pains, and I've been very, very happy about that.
I'm happy too, because I totally forgot you told me
Hmm.
about that at the beginning. Those are all inflammatory foods that
Hmm.
we took out. So that's pretty much what you did was avoid inflammatory foods altogether, and it cut that pain out, which is probably a symptom of IBS, is that irritable bowel syndrome, which has
Hmm.
what you were probably suffering from, which is just mainly a lot of inflammatory foods. So I'm so glad that you had immediate change from that.
Immediate.
That is
Hmm.
a blessing. So from there, once we started on the program, what changes did you notice occurred in your lifestyle and in your body that you really were happy about?
Well, of course, my biggest priority was just to fit in my clothes the way I wanted. And I thought, summer is coming, you know, season of bikini, and 50 years old, I want to be in best shape, and I want to lose, especially when I work out. I think I work out hard enough, but that was the like inches started melt away right away. Not as much as pounds going away, but inches. The waist size and all around from my thighs that I thought is the hardest place to lose, it started to shrink. And that was the biggest, my accomplishment, my happiness came right away when I started to fit in clothes that I was fitting 20 years ago.
Wow, that's
Right.
impressive.
My son is 13. I mean, the oldest one 24. So I do still carry a couple pants that I was wearing after his birth, and I'm fitting in.
I am so happy to hear that. That is impressive. That's a huge personal win right there. I got that. That
Yep.
made me feel really good. And then on top of it, obviously having those energy levels with your
Yes, I
exercise,
used to
obviously.
wake up same time about 6 o'clock in the morning, but by 9 o'clock at work, I was really like, what's wrong with me? Why I don't have energy at work? Why I'm so sleepy? And and yawning and kind of doesn't feel, energy. And after starting morning with water, with 36 ounces of water, 32, I mean, it seems like even that changing a little bit, I started to see the difference, during the all day.
Oh yeah, that's a huge one. And I'm glad that you
Mhm.
felt that difference because, we take water intake for granted, really. That's one of those things that most of us never knew about until our late ages where we finally start hearing about water intake. And now you see how big of a difference. You don't have to drink all that coffee that in the beginning, I remember how upset you were about having to drink the black, the
Yep.
take away the coffee with the creamers and stuff. And no need, right?
Yep. You're right.
Great. I'm so happy to hear that. How do you feel overall, and what are you going to continue to do with your whole healthy lifestyle?
I definitely want to continue. I'm kind of a little bit afraid not to go back. I mean, I'm looking at the food differently. It used to be like, oh, what's the extra chocolate piece here and there? Maybe it's not gonna hurt me. And now it's like I'm measuring, not, I mean, measuring sizes, but at the same time thinking, that little extra food here and there can definitely affect. And I want to increase my walk because I never used to walk as much. With this program, you kind of started, on a 3 days cardio and then walking. So I'm just waiting for a little bit better weather that I can introduce after work, really walk more steps, do more steps that, especially when I'm sitting at work, even I have a standing desk and trying to work, I work walk more, but definitely added to my lively everyday life, more walk, resume.
And then I know once your cycle is over with, you will probably drop into the 130s. So is that what you're looking to accomplish in the next month?
Yes. Yes. I gonna try to put myself on another 5 to 7 pounds, definitely, um for in the next month. So I don't want to give up. I don't want to say, oh, tomorrow is easy, it's cheat day or any of that. I kind of really, really want to continue
Mhm.
and looking for, maybe I already shortened my time at work. I ask for a little bit shorter than days to 4 o'clock, that I can add that extra cardio to my workout. I mean, every week instead of 3 days, maybe go 4, maybe even 5. I feel more happier how I look. It feels like I'm pushing myself even harder on a treadmill. So it seems like, I'm glad I did the program, honestly, and I'm really, really happy.